Good morning, Year 9. I'm here to talk to you about health and social care, an option that you won't have studied in Year 9, but you might be aware of. I'm hoping that from the slides on the opening page that you can see the type of career that you might go into or the type of skills that you might need in order to do well in the health and social care sector. Qualification is a level 2 technical award in health and social care. It is considered vocational rather than a GCSE. However, it is level 2, so the grade you achieve is the equivalent to a GCSE. It helps you to develop the knowledge and understanding and skills required in the health and social care sector, and you do this through the 3 mandatory units that are listed below. I won't read those out to you because you can obviously go through them yourself, but it does really focus on having an understanding of the health and social care sector, what it means to be a health and social care practitioner, but also having an understanding of the service user being the type of person who would access health and social care settings like GPs, hospitals, care homes, etc. So to break it down a little bit further, I've given you an outline of what you would cover in each unit. Now, each unit is mandatory. You can't pick and choose. We have to cover all of this content for you to be able to achieve the qualification in its entirety. So you can see there's quite a range of topics across all 3 units, and each unit builds on the previous one. So you're constantly consolidating your learning. So, for example, looking at regulatory and inspection bodies in Unit 1, we'd be looking at things like the Care Quality Commission and Ofsted, how they regulate education and how they regulate hospitals, for example. You would then build on that in Unit 2 because a lot of that is governed by the legislation, i.e. the law. And then in Unit 3, you would have to think about those regulatory bodies, what they're asking you to do, the law that guides you, and how you would use that to make sure that your care planning supports the individual through their life stages and meeting their holistic needs. So in health and social care, we look at the individual in terms of their physical, intellectual, emotional, and social development. In terms of the assessment, you do have to achieve a minimum of a pass grade in all of your units. Now, a pass grade is the equivalent to a grade 4. So as I said to you, it is a GCSE equivalent. It's just graded slightly differently in terms of the wording because it's vocational. Each of the 3 internal assessments are mandatory, so you have to have a piece of controlled assessment for each unit that we've covered. They are externally set by the exam board, but will be internally marked by your teacher. Then there is a scenario-based short answer examination, which will sit in February of Year 11. And again, it isn't any new content. It is based on the 3 units you would have already been taught. It is synoptic, which means that it's covering that content. So one thing builds on the other to consolidate your learning. And as I said to you, graded slightly differently, pass, merit, or distinction. If you are really interested in this sector, you might also wish to study the Level 2 Technical Award in Childcare and Development alongside this qualification, because that will give you 2 clear routes, one into childcare and maybe early years foundation stage, which is 0 to 5, or a health and social care route, which is a little bit wider, and we'll go on to discuss this in the next slide. So in terms of post-16, sixth form progression, you can stay on at Welling, and we deliver the Cambridge Technical Level 3 in Health and Social Care. This is studied with other vocational subjects or A-level subjects, so you have quite a range of choice as to how you combine your subjects. Obviously, other colleges outside of Welling do offer different health and social care qualifications, so you're not limited. But obviously we'd hope to retain you at Welling. And then to consider your career progression, there's quite a long list here of things that you might wish to explore once you have this qualification at level 2 and then progress to level 3. So nursing can include a whole range of different types of nursing, from paediatric nursing to mental health nursing to adult nursing. We've discussed early years foundation stage. You could go into primary or secondary teaching where you'd be more specialist. Underneath my face where you can't see that list, there's things like healthcare assistant, outreach worker, counsellor. So I hope that this short introduction to the subject encourages you to take it.